Microsoft Exchange Server 2019 uses role-based access control to allow various users within our organization to control things within Exchange Server. One of the ways we can do that is we can do that based off the security groups that get created as part of the installation of Microsoft Exchange Server. I've come on my domain controller, I've come into Active Directory users and computers, and what we're going to have a look at here is we're going to have a look at this organizational unit called Microsoft Exchange Server Security Groups. And within here, what we have is we have some built-in groups. And the built-in groups, names are fairly self-explanatory in the case of what they do. So if you have, for example, recipient management permissions, or you're a member of that group, then you have the ability to manage all of the recipient types within Exchange Server. If we do server management, we are able to manage servers and so on down the list. And in this demonstration, we're going to have a look at how we can manage permissions by using the built-in role groups. So if your security is fairly simplistic within your organization, or you could argue maybe it isn't, because you can actually design your permissions based off the default roles that we have built into Exchange Server. What we want to do at this point here is we want to make Tonya, or we want to give Tonya the ability to manage recipients. So what we've done, again, we've come into our directory domain controller, come to the Microsoft Exchange Server security groups, and what I'm now going to do is I'm now just going to come to recipient management. I'm going to double click on recipient management, I'm going to come to members, and then I'm going to click the add button, and all we're going to do here is we're going to search for a user called Tonya. We'll add Tonya into the group and we'll select OK. So we've now given Tonya, if we just look at the description here, members of this management role have rights to create, manage and remove Exchange recipients. Now we've added Tonya to the group, let's test to make sure the permissions work. So we'll do that by moving over to our Exchange Server. And on our Exchange Server, we're just going to log in as Tonya. And now we've logged in as Tonya, we'll just come in Explorer. And all we're going to do at this point here is we're just going to connect through to the Exchange Server. And we'll log in as Tonya. And once we logged in as Tonya, we'll just check to make sure that Tonya can manage recipients. So as we can see in recipients, we can see Adam. Let's just click the edit button just to prove that we can. So what we could do at this point here is let's just give him a middle initial of H and click save. And then what we'll do is we'll come to the permissions tab. So we're missing a few of the tabs along the top here. In the case of organization, missing some of the tabs here. Mail flow. So we can see delivery ports, accept domains. We can't see send connectors, receive connectors. If we click on mobile, yep, recipient. So we can manage mobile devices. If we look at servers, we can see the server. We can edit the server. What we can't do is we can't modify anything on the server. And if we come to the hybrid tab, we have the ability to set up hybrid, but we've lost a lot of permissions based off the fact that Tonya is only a member of the group that allows management of recipients. Not only do those permissions affect the Exchange Admin Center, they also affect what the user can do in the Exchange Management Shell. So if we just come in here, if we just do a get hyphen, and let's just do an Exchange Server, what we'll do is we'll just go for Exchange Settings, or what we want to have a look at. No, let's go for Exchange Server, and we'll just format the list just to see what we have. So user Tonya will have read permissions. So yeah, we can read all the information there, but again, from Exchange Management Shell, Tonya will also have the ability to manage user settings, as the user is a recipient. So let's just specify title, and let's just make that manager. So we'll set that through. Let's just jump back to the Exchange Admin Center. Let's go to recipients. Let's just go to mailboxes. Let's go to Adam. What we'll do here is we'll just have a look at the title for Adam. And we'll do that by just selecting organization. And as we can see, title manager. And that's it in this demonstration of having a look at the built-in role groups that we get with Microsoft Exchange Server 2019. Thank you.